Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dungeons to Hyperion. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be making money only from dungeons all the way up to a Hyperion. Now, you might be thinking, Modcraft, how are you going to do this? I mean, don't you need money to buy the chests? Hey, trust me, okay? I have my methods, and you guys are going to see it in the video. So, without further ado, let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So, yeah, let's go. Okay, so it is now time for dungeons. Now, as you are going to see, I currently have 0 coins on me. The only item I have is my rogue sword, and we're going to go into our first entrance dungeon, and you're probably wondering, like, how am I going to make money? Because even if I was to sell items, like, you know, how am I going to make the money? Now, my plan is I'm going to run as a mage in dungeons in the entrance floor. I'm going to use my thunderstorm ability, which does damage not dependent on, like, what your weapons are, so it won't matter if I have, like, you know, no items. I'll do damage. With that, I will kill mobs. Then I will sell the armor to the NPC until I can afford to sell it to the auction house. And because people need it to like level up and do their museum collection and, you know, all that kind of thing, it's actually worth a lot of money. As you can see, the piece I just dropped there is worth 300,000 coins, which is an insane amount. I'm sure that guy was saying something. Anyway, to cut him off, it's time to now sell my bow. I would obviously sell the skeleton grunt leggings that are worth 300k. I got about 536 coins from, I think, like, scavenger maybe? I don't even know how I got them, to be honest. Something from dungeons, maybe from killing mobs. I think I might have like a scavenger talisman or something. Oh, I'm cheating, guys. Lock me up. Anyway, I have 500 coins, which will hopefully allow me to sell my machine gun bow for like maybe like 30,000 coins. I want to get it sold pretty quickly before the price of these leggings go down, because obviously as people buy them for the museum and people put them in the auction house, the price does fluctuate. So we'll sell this here. Hopefully it will, you know, go pretty quickly, and then we can get to selling these pants because they're gonna be pretty much funding a lot of work. So very nice I dropped them for sure. Now, what I want to do is, I just dropped another piece, and I'm not going to show you, obviously, every piece of armor I dropped. That would be ridiculous, but just giving you the idea that I'm going to drop a bunch of these, go and sell them, and then see how much money I have, and hopefully fund, you know, a little bit of stuff. Obviously, I can't even buy any armor sets right now, really. I'm probably just going to end up wearing, like, full rotten armor, buying a dragon set, and then going to, like, floor 2 to make some money. So, yeah, Floor 1 doesn't really have too much. If I drop anything in my like completion runs on the way to floor 2, I'll let you guys know, but realistically the goal here is to get to floor 2 as quickly as possible so that I can drop scarf studies and stuff and start making like almost 10 million coins per hour, because honestly the floor is really profitable. Okay, so as you guys can see, I currently have a bunch of armor pieces. I'm selling them for a varying amount each, but honestly, this early in the game, like 60 to 70,000 coins is really nice. I mean, that's like the amount of profit I'm making per run on average. So considering that's per armor piece, which I'm getting for like multiple runs, it's, you know, incredibly good. And yeah, so it is now time to move into doing some floor 1 runs, so that I can work on leveling up to floor 2. Because once I hit floor 2, then I'm just chilling. You know what I mean? Like, the money is actually gonna be insane. I can't obviously show all the drops, but if you guys want to see, I will be streaming every single day, hopefully. Especially if you are watching this on the day of uploading, I'm going to be streaming 7 hours-ish after I upload, because there's going to be a Mayor Jerry with the pole perks, meaning I'm going to get a bunch of bonus stats. We're going to be able to do a bunch of dungeon runs and all that. So if you guys want to come and, you know, check it out and watch that, then make sure to do that, because you will be able to see all the runs and all the profit we make and everything. Obviously, the video can't be 8 hours long, so I can't show you everything. What I can show you though is that I just dropped a Bonzo mask, which is very nice. It's not that much in terms of profit, but what it is it's a nice item to have in general. Obviously the reasoning for that is because you know, it gives you an extra life. Very good. It's not as much profit as I would have hoped for, but you know, getting a 200,000 coin discount this early in the game is very good. So I definitely appreciate it. Unfortunately, it's, other than a recom, it's the only decent drop I can get from floor 1. So once again, moving on to floor 2 is going to be much more profitable. So that's definitely what I'm going to do. Record clips. Yippee! I'm gonna voice this over, so it doesn't really matter. So that is 250k of profit. Let's go. Is there anything better? I don't think so. Let's go. Bro did not voice it over. I totally could have. I just thought it'd be funny to prank my past self by not voicing over. Anyway, let's keep going with the clips. So here's the plan, chat. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get the Scarf Studies to buy the recom, sell the recom, get 10 mil. With the 10 mil, I'm gonna buy Dungeonized Dragon Armor, and then do floor 3. Once I get to floor 3 completion, I can upgrade my Super Cleaver, and then I'll probably just run floor 2 for a while, just to make some money from the Scarf Studies and the recoms and everything, because it seems to be pretty good. I don't want to spoil anything in the video, but selling dungeon armor for people who do museum value has been like, or museum like completion has been like the only way to make early game money. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and it's the best one. GG, GG, GG. Let's see, did I get another Scarf Studies? No. Let's go. Yeah, these guys. I said anybody who, if I drop a Scarf Studies, anybody in the party can be in the video. Let's go. That's like 1.5 million coins in profit. Wait, did I? Oh no, I didn't even enable RNG meter. I enabled RNG meter for the recom. That's huge. Alright, back to back Scarf Studies. Let's go. Hi YouTube again. Let's go. I might actually be able to afford it. There are still attributes only obtainable in Kudra, but it's like end up. Another Scarf Studies. 3 in a row. I was recording this whole time by accident. I didn't pause the recording. 3 in a row, chat. Let's freaking go. Damn, okay, good. Where is the recom? Weakenbobulator. Boom. And we got it just in time, I believe. Cole, just run Arachnes, make like 15 mil per hour, and buy the recoms. Okay, but we can get a Hyper Cleaver now. So, ready, 3, 2, 1. And scammer, get scam, buddy. Let's go. I can probably chuck recoms on this. I mean, like hot potato books on this as well. You know, you can do /DH. Yeah, but like /warp is like ingrained in my head. If I can do that. Oh my, I'm actually like, I can actually kill the mobs, guys. Look at, where's my tank? Why did my tank just, bruh. We're just dipped. Okay, yeah, honestly, at this point, it's just an armor issue. Yeah, I'm doing 60k damage wearing rotten armor, so and I'm also cat of 10, so I can afford it. I can buy myself like strong dragon or yeah, strong dragon, unstable dragon maybe. What's the difference between them actually? Unstable, 5 crit chance. Honestly, the crit chance is nice. I kind of need that. Strong dragon, and the yeah, honestly, might go with unstable. It also should be cheaper, I believe. But I don't know by how much. A little bit cheaper. Get a Juju. Yes, let me just get a Juju, bro. Let me do that. Already done, yeah. Okay, so chat, we got a recom, Scarf Studies, Scarf Studies, Scarf Studies, Scarf Studies, recom. We might be RNG carried. The person who told you Cleaver is better is full on lying. Dude, the ability is nasty. I don't think you understand. Wait. Okay, I'm buying this. I'm not risking Paul leaving. Boom. Recombobulator. Why don't you just go for Necrons? That's such a good idea. Wait, why didn't I think of that? Anyway, this can basically just pay. This can just pay for the unstable dragon, I guess. Let's see, how much is it unstable fragments? How much is it to buy these? 3.3 million versus 1 million, 1 million, 1 million. Pretty similar. I might as well just buy these. What is the chance to get recom in floor 2? It is 1 out of 35. But I did have it RNG metered, so yeah. Armor in floor 5 is useless with low kata. The armor or just armor in general? Armor is useless in catacombs? Juju is 9 mil, but you need Enderman Slayer 4. I don't have Enderman Slayer 4. And I'm not gonna let myself get carried into a juju, bro. Like that's a little bit too much, even for me, even for carry craft. What's my crit chance? Ooh. What is my crit chance? 85%. Okay. Honestly, I need a pet. If I can get a pet with like crit chance, then I could get all the way there. But yeah, now I own floor 2. This is a major difference. Okay, maybe because I have 2 tanks though. I do low-key have 2 people tanking for me, so it could make a difference. You know, just an idea. Okay, so one upgrade that I want to make now is buying myself a Bonzo mask. Now, as you can see, I actually dropped one earlier in the video, and as you can see, we're going to buy it now. It's about, what does it say, 100,000 profit if you ignore the essence, which obviously is still profit that you have to count and keep into consideration. I don't know why it says that it's reselected the recombobulator, even though I didn't drop one, but that doesn't matter. So we're going to come in here, we're going to, enchant and do everything to the Bonzo mask, because it is just nice to have. Like, it's very good in floor 7, and I do tend to like run into skeleton masters and crypt dreadlords and just like die to getting like obliterated by true damage, so it is definitely going to be useful to have, and definitely something I want to keep on hand. So it's an upgrade I'm going to make, and let's move on with getting some better armor pieces and doing some floor 5 runs, so that we can try and get towards making a set of Shadow Assassin, and then we can be ready for actually doing proper dungeons. That seems like a good amount of time. It'll let me do some things today, like edit the video. Let's see. Okay, no handle, rip. Rip. LF Legion. LF Legion. Looking for Legion. Looking for Legion. Looking for Legion. Looking for Legion. Nope, okay. Literally scammed, guys. You guys told me this floor was profitable. What are you doing? Luna Client? Yeah, Luna Client goats. I'm gonna go do the runs now. Oh, actually, I'm gonna buy the armor now. So if you guys wanna like get a cake soul or something while I'm in Hub 28 buying armor, then go ahead. First thing I need is Shadow Assassin boots because they're really cheap. I might even be able to get the what is a Shadow Assassin fragment even worth? Shadow. Wait, what are they called? Livid frag. They are 200k per. Okay, that's really expensive. Let's check my legendary. Not ready, all good. 2 million coins. I don't think that's worth it, is it? How much is a mythic? Yeah, 9 mil, not doing that. If there's like a 5-starred one. Oh. Wait, ancient 5-starred? Okay, I'm buying. No! Who sniped that? That was such a good deal. Oh man. Wait, no, never mind. It wasn't really. I mean, it was like I saved like 1 million coins. Okay, we'll buy this anyway. Unless there's one with hot potato books. Yep. Is there like a what is that? 3.5 mil? I'll pay 500k for that. Sure. Okay, so the setup I'm currently rocking is 2/4 Shadow Assassin with the Livid Fragments, and then the 2 middle pieces are currently Unstable Armor. I have a plan though that is going to help me get the full Shadow Assassin setup, and that is going to be pretty much just, you know how if you hit 50 collection in floor 2, which I'm about 3 runs away from, then you get 6 million coins in the form of a Scarf Thesis, which is, going to give me one of the pieces. And then I'm also going to have a recombobulator in my RNG meter in about 4 or 5 more runs, which means as long as I drop like 1 or 2 Scarf Studies in the next 5 or 6 runs, then I should be able to afford the full setup. So hopefully I get lucky. Otherwise, it's going to take me a little bit longer than that, but hopefully I can wrap it all up in a nice order. Otherwise, it's going to take a little bit longer, but in total, it should be pretty easy. Shadow Assassin, chestplate, 10 million coins. Let's see if we can get like an ancient 5-star one with like hot potato books and stuff for cheap. Anybody? Ancient 5-star. Cheapest is like this one, okay? And then Shadow Assassin leggings should be cheaper, hopefully. It's just about finding somebody selling like a maxed one for cheap. We'll take this. That's fine. Alright guys, so that is the video. Now, I did include a few clips from the live stream, and if you guys are watching this video 7 hours after I post, I'm going to be going live for Mayor Jerry Paul combination. I might honestly be live for like 6 hours, depending on what time I wake up, so yeah, if you want to check that out, make sure to go and look at it, and I'd love some feedback on what you guys think about the stream kind of vibe, rather than just doing the straight up voiceovers. Obviously, I can change it if you guys don't like it, but I just thought I'd try it out. So, without further ado, there are some videos on screen, which I'm sure you will enjoy, some full movies that are completely finished and actually use full voiceovers rather than the streams as well, and whatever. So if you guys need a long video to watch while you grind Skyblock, click on the videos on screen, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.